Best anime for editing, let's go. First one, Monogatari, S tier. Easily S tier. This is like the best anime for editing. Next one, K Project. This is an anime that I'm working on currently. I just can't put it like higher than B tier for now. Next up, Violet Evergarden. I feel like you can make some crazy stuff with this, but for like a normal editor, there just isn't that much to work with. I'm gonna leave it at A tier for now. I'm not gonna put it to S tier. Next up, One Piece. One Piece is kind of a difficult one. It has like 1,000+ episodes or something, so obviously there's enough clips. But I just haven't really seen a good One Piece edit. I'm sorry. I just gotta put it at C tier. Next one, Cyberpunk. Sort of the same story as Violet Evergarden. I feel like you can do a lot with this anime, but just like for like a regular edit, it's probably not the best pick. I'm gonna leave it at like a low A tier probably. One Punch Man. It's been a while since I've seen good One Punch Man edits, or like even any One Punch Man edits. I don't know where they went, but because of that, I gotta just put it into like C tier for now, at least. Maybe I'll bring those two up later, but I just gotta keep them down here for now. Next up, we got a movie, Your Name. It just doesn't have that much going for it. Next up, we got Steins Gate. I want to put Steins Gate around P tier, because I just think that unless you're making like a super crazy edit, it just doesn't really have enough clips to work with. Then we got Attack on Titan. This anime was definitely used a lot back in the day, but honestly I haven't really seen that many edits with this, and I just don't think it really goes into P tier even. Like maybe low P tier. I'm gonna leave it at low P tier. Black Lagoon. Now here's the problem with Black Lagoon. It does have like 2 seasons plus like a movie or something, but for what it has, it just doesn't have that many clips. Like if you're editing this anime, you're editing Revi, and there just isn't that much like clips of Revi, to be honest. I'm gonna put it at lower C tier. It's an older anime, but if you can make it work, then absolutely. FLCL editors are like the most creative people ever. I just don't think this anime is very good for people that are like more beginner. But for those that I can actually figure out what to do with this anime, I'm gonna keep it at A tier. Fire Force. I haven't seen this anime being used in edits for a long time now, and from what I remember, it just isn't the best. So I'm just gonna keep it at C tier. Stayed Alive. Like honestly, I watched this anime. I thought that it's gonna have a lot of editing like clips to it. To be honest, it doesn't. I mean, at least I didn't find really that many, So I'm gonna keep it at D tier. Like honestly, this is probably the worst from this list right now. Akamega Gil. There's a reason why probably a lot of editors aren't editing with this. I'm gonna keep it at low P tier though, but honestly, I just don't really see this anime around too much. Akira. I just don't think for the one movie it has that much editing potential. I'm gonna keep it at low C tier. Next up, Chainsaw Man. If you can pull it off, Chainsaw Man is an A tier. I kinda wanna put it at a low S tier, but I'm gonna keep it at A. But I just don't think that it goes into S tier. Then we got Absolute, also known as Kuroko no Basketball. I do want to put this at a somewhat of a lower P tier though, because it's a sport anime, and honestly, like editing sport anime, like I just haven't seen that many great edits done with sport animes. We've got Blue Lock. I'm gonna put Blue Lock next to Kuroko. I think Kuroko is the better sports anime to edit. Gainen. Gainen also has some very good clips, but unless you're editing this with something else, then it just doesn't have that many clips to it. So I'm gonna put it right next to Black Lagoon. I think it's a little bit better than Black Lagoon. Next up, we've got Death Note. And honestly, when you're not a very good editor, you probably won't really make anything crazy with this anime. So I'm gonna put it at a low A tier for now. Next up, we've got Fate. I'm actually gonna put Fate into S tier, right next to Monogatari. It's not as good as Monogatari for editing, but it just has so many clips that you're probably not gonna run out. Next up, we've got Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, a lot of you are probably gonna hate me for this, but honestly, this anime is not that good for editing. I've yet to see some very good Jujutsu Kaisen edits, and it's always the same clips. It just doesn't look that crazy. I would have put this at like a lower A tier, But honestly, it's just like a high EP tier maybe. It does have a lot of clips. Like you can make some crazy edits with this, don't get me wrong. Like this anime still looks good. Like it's still good for editing. But like I don't know if it's like as good as these maybe. I mean, it will probably be better than Death Note for a lot of people. Alright, we got Demon Slayer. Now I don't like this anime. And I honestly think that the edits with this are not all that good, but I do gotta admit that it has a lot of editing potential, and the fact that the clips already look good and they're well animated makes me put it either above or below Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not quite sure, so I'm just gonna leave it here for now. Next up, we got Kiznaiver. I'm gonna put it like around here, I feel like. But I do have a feeling that most people will have harder time editing this anime than like all the other ones at B tier, for example. Beyond the Boundary. Now, I do want to put Beyond the Boundary at S tier. It is such a great anime for editing. But for like one movie and I think one season, it just doesn't have that many clips. The animation is sick, like it kind of saves it, but it's going in somewhere around A tier right now. I feel like around here is kind of fair. Then we got Gabaneri of the Iron Fortress. I really like this anime for editing. I think this has great fight scenes. It looks nice. The animation is super well made. So I'm gonna put it around here. You know what? I'm actually gonna put it slightly below Beyond the Boundary. This is a great spot for it. Next up, Future Diary. If you're not using other animes in an edit with this one, then by itself, it's not that great for editing. I'm gonna put it at C tier. Blood Sea, kind of the same deal as Future Diary. If you're not using other animes with it, it just doesn't really work in an edit. Evangelion, easy S tier. Oshinoko, B tier. Another really good anime, but unfortunately for editing, it's gonna be in C tier. Next up, the Railgun series, absolute gem for editing. I don't see that many people editing this anime for some reason. Easily goes into A tier. Next up, Vivi, we're gonna set it at a low B tier. Call of the Night, I've seen some pretty great edits with this. I feel like it's pretty safe to put this at like a higher B tier. Windbreaker, I'm just gonna set it at around B tier. Haruhi Suzumiya, every time I see this anime in an edit, it's always from that one movie. So I'm gonna set it at a lower C tier. I just don't think it has that many clips. Naruto, it just feels like there's no clips from this anime because like no one's really editing anything different with this. It just always seems like the same couple of clips, and for that reason, I just gotta put it at like a high C tier. Honestly, Bleach. I'm not that familiar with this anime, but I have seen some great Bleach edits, so I'm gonna set it around the middle of B tier, I'd say. Next up, Dusk Maiden of Amnesia. If you're not pairing this up with other animes, it just doesn't do that well by itself. So I'm gonna set this one also in around C tier. Garden of Sinners. If you know what you're doing, this is a pretty sick anime, so B tier. And the last one on the list, The Tunnel to Summer. This one, I'd say, is up there with Your Name, but probably not better than Your Name. So maybe this provides some context of what animes you can try and edit and which ones to kind of generally stay away from. Pretty much it.